Welcome to the Deep Dive. If you're looking to get up to speed on interesting topics fast, well, you're in the right place.
That's the idea. Quick insights, fascinating subjects.
Today we're jumping into Ireland, the Emerald Isle. We've got a list of really curious facts.
Yeah, stuff that goes beyond the usual shamrocks and scenery.
Exactly. Our mission is to uncover some genuinely surprising things that make Ireland unique.
Okay, let's get into it.
Right. First up, something pretty wild. No snakes. Ireland is famously snake-free.
It's one of those classic facts, isn't it?
It is. And you always hear the St. Patrick legend, him chasing them out.
Right, the legend.
Yeah.
But the science suggests something different.
Yeah, it's more about the Ice Age, right? They
Yeah.
just couldn't get there afterwards when the land bridges were gone.
Exactly. Post-glacial colonization didn't happen for snakes, which is pretty unusual compared to, say, Britain next door.
It really is. Okay, sticking with things that are really old, let's talk pubs.
Ah, yes. Can't talk Ireland without mentioning pubs.
But this one, Sean's Bar in Athlone, claims to date back to 900 AD.
900?
Yeah.
That's incredible. One of the oldest, if not the oldest in the world, still running.
Imagine the history soaked into those walls. Over a millennium of people gathering.
It really speaks to that deep tradition of hospitality and community hubs in Ireland.
Definitely. And speaking of ancient traditions, Halloween.
Oh, right. Its origins aren't where most people probably think.
Nope, it comes from Ireland, from the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain.
Samhain. It marked the end of the harvest and, well, the start of winter.
And they believe the boundary, between the living and the dead got thin.
Yeah, blurred. That's where the spooky element sort of began. It gives trick-or-treating a whole different context, doesn't it?
It really does. Fascinating how it evolved globally. Okay, let's shift a bit. Language.
Gaeluch.
Right, Irish. It's still an official language alongside English. You see it everywhere.
On road signs, in official documents, there's Irish language media too.
It's a conscious effort, isn't it, to keep that heritage alive?
Absolutely. A real statement about cultural identity in, a very English-dominated world.
Now for something a bit lighter, sheep.
Ah, the sheep. There are a lot of sheep in Ireland.
Apparently, in some places like County Kerry, maybe Donegal too, they actually outnumber people.
I've heard that. And the bit about them having the right-of-way on the roads.
Yeah. Just picturing that. Cars waiting for a flock to cross. It's such a very Irish image of the countryside.
It is quite charming.
Yeah.
Shows that connection to the land, to agriculture.
Of course, we have to mention the literary side. Ireland's contribution is just...
Oh, immense. You've got giants like Joyce, Yeats, Oscar Wilde, Samuel Beckett.
The list goes on. So much influence on world literature from such a relatively small island.
It's truly remarkable. Themes of identity, exile, deeply Irish, but universally resonant.
Going even further back than the pubs, ancient games.
The tail team games, yeah, sort of like an ancient Irish Olympics.
Predating the modern Olympics, apparently. Funeral games originally, but evolved into major sporting and cultural events.
Shows a really long history of athletic competitions and big gatherings.
Okay, this next statistic is pretty staggering. The diaspora.
The number of people worldwide claiming Irish ancestry.
It's something like 70 to 80 million people, compared to maybe 5 million actually living in Ireland now.
It's massive, yeah. It just shows the scale of immigration over the centuries and how strong those global ties remain.
Incredible reach. And for a unique national symbol.
The heart.
Yes, Ireland's the only country with a musical instrument as its official national symbol.
It really highlights how central music is to Irish culture and identity. It's not just a symbol, it's deeply felt.
Definitely distinctive. Okay, one last one for those who like a bit of mystery.
Intriguing.
The Haunted Triangle. Southwest Ireland, Limerick, Cork, Tipperary area.
Ah, yes. Known for its ghost stories, haunted castles, that sort of thing.
Exactly. Loads of folklore,
Yeah.
eerie legends attached to the place. Adds another layer, doesn't it?
It certainly taps into that rich tradition of storytelling and, a fascination with the supernatural that you find in Ireland.
So quite a mix there. No snakes, pubs older than countries, Halloween's birthplace, more sheep than people, literary legends, an ancient Olympics, a global family, a harp, and even haunted spots.
It just shows there's so much more depth and quirkiness than you might initially think.
Absolutely. So as you listen, which of these curious facts really grabs you? Which one makes you want to, dig a little deeper into Ireland's amazing history and culture?
Something to ponder.
That's our deep dive for today.